But here's the thing that I'm thinking about. What is the mindset of the Chicago Bears? I feel like, and this is gonna go a long way for them. Are they the same old Bears? And what I mean by that is, do they actually believe in themselves now? Because like I said about Shane Waldron, they're looking at the offense like, man, it don't matter if we hold people to 2 points. Are y'all gonna be able to score three? Damn, if we held them to 6 points, are y'all gonna be able to score seven? You know, if we hold them to nine, are y'all gonna be able to score 10? The answer is no. So I think there was a little bit mentally that the Bears defense has lost, and that's why I was talking about the running game and it being a what you call it, a mentality, a mindset, right? Ha- They just played the the Green Bay Packers. It was their first game after firing Shane Waldron as the offensive coordinator. We felt like they had that new coach bump. Okay, if you want to know what the new coach bump is, just look at the New Orleans Saints. Um, so they had the new coach bump. You know, the offense was different, right? It was a lot of long extended handoffs and things like this, short throws. Then they came in and they were like, okay, cool. New coach bump. We like new coach. Caleb Williams is getting the ball out of his hands quickly. He's got an entire game where the only thing he was supposed to do was get the ball out quickly. He was drop back one step, boom. Get the snap, one step, throw. Get the snap, turn, throw. You know, it's a one read or nothing. Okay. That's what the focus was for Caleb Williams in that first game. They lost that game on a block kick. Okay. Matt Eberflus is the problem. Eberflus should have probably run the ball at least one more time, try to get the field goal a little bit shorter. Cool. That's the problem, right? Now they go on and they play the Minnesota Vikings. And they are down, was it 27-10 in the fourth quarter, and they rally back. They get to 17 points. They send it to overtime. Caleb Williams, I believe, cost him the game in overtime by taking a big 15-yard sack on what was it, like second down. So now it was third down and 15, and then right after the sack, they come out and there's a delay of game, which is always on the quarterback. So now it's third and 21. They're not going to get anything. The Vikings get the ball back and they just drive straight down the field and score, and the game is over. Do the Bears come back from that, or because they showed an incredible amount of fight? Okay, you're down 17 in the fourth quarter, and you come back and you get those 17 points that you need. Um, to take it to overtime. Do the Bears come back from that, or do those two in the division losses get into their psyche and just once they see things going wrong, once that offense is not able to get humming? Because here's the other thing. The thing that they did not fix with that offense was that it doesn't get going quickly. Now, it's if you didn't hear what Carlton Davis said, Carlton Davis did say, um, hey, we kind of give you that first drive so that you can show your hand, so that you can show us what you're going to do. And then we adjust to everything and lock everything down for the rest of the game. Okay. Remember, the Colts just went right down the field. You were like, what is this defense doing? They went right down the field. They tightened up in the red zone. They got 3 points, didn't get anything else for the rest of the game except 3 more points. Right. So maybe the Bears go down, go right down and get 3 points. But if they're just that bad, they're not going to go down and get anything, right? So do you think if they go right down and they get 3 points and then they get nothing else for the rest of the first half and going into the half, the score is something like 21-3? Do you think the Bears just pack it in, or do you think they continue to fight? Um, so Lone Spoon says the one thing the Bears are going to do is believe in themselves. Okay. Regardless if that belief is warranted. Regardless if that belief is warranted. Let me see. Pop that up. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. That's better. Because my chat was super small. So yeah, it says the one thing that the Bears are going to do is believe in themselves, regardless of if that belief is warranted. So you think that they're just gonna keep fighting for the whole game? I don't want to see that. They keep fighting. It would be similar to the Vikings game. Okay. Yeah, the Bears versus the Vikings. So they'll just continue fighting. Okay. Um, I mean, scrappy team. The reason that I believe that they're gonna keep fighting is just because of their coach. I think everyone feels relieved, and I'm not talking about Eberflus. I'm talking about Thomas Brown. I think everyone is just happy to have Shane Waldron out of the building. Um, and it's just giving this team a boost. Now, they're still not a very good team. There's still a lot of things that they have to clean up, but they do have the talent. The talent that they don't have is on the offensive line, which is why I believe this offense can't get going. Here's a thought. Here's a thought. The bad offensive line is good for Caleb Williams' development. Does anybody know why I say that? The bad offensive line is good for Caleb Williams' development. If you came for all the stats and none of the static, if you're trying to keep your Lions news pragmatic, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you can get notified when the Motor City Cats are back at it. And plus, you know you can't get enough of the victory buffs.